Hello, welcome to my floor. It's gonna be okay. I've been here for about a month now. I bought this plant. That's all we're doing for now. The best part about this apartment in LA is this giant window behind you. Wish you could see it. And also, this is a closet. So this is the first year for me, surprisingly, that I am actually like following Oscar things. I've always been casually interested and seen a handful of the movies. But this year I set myself out on a mission to see every nominated movie, and I don't know why, because Mary Queen of Scots looks so boring, but I will see it. Okay, I'm almost there. I wanted to make this video now because the Oscars are, so I'm just gonna talk about some predictions, some hopes, some faves. I'm not gonna like talk about everything, and I'm just gonna jump around, and very interested to hear your thoughts. Please feel free to leave a comment and fight me. I don't think I'll even get to watch the Oscars. I have to be somewhere 7 to 7 on Sunday, and I probably won't get home till like 9. So, what I probably feel the strongest about is actress in a leading role. Also amazing. With my bias aside, really feel like Gaga deserves it. I watched The Wife specifically for this reason, and Glenn Close was brilliant and so subtle and amazing and really carried that movie. I really thought it would be great as a play, but when half the movie her character's not even played by her, I really feel like Gaga did the most and deserves this Oscar. And as much as I'd love to see Melissa McCarthy win sometime, not this time. I'm sorry. The only other winner that would not like keep me up that night is Yalitza from Roma. If you haven't seen Roma, it's literally on Netflix. People cannot make the same excuses that they did for not seeing Moonlight. It's a job to watch it. It's long and slow, but give yourself time. Make some food and watch Roma. And I'd love to see Alfonso Cuarón win for directing. He's kind of my fave, but I secretly really want Cold War to win. If you haven't heard of Cold War, it's up for a few different things, like directing, foreign language film, cinematography. I really have a thing for stories that take place over like a long period of time. It's a love story that takes place over several decades. It's in black and white. It's gorgeous. The acting is stunning. The music. I talked to someone who didn't like Cold War because she said the filmmaking was very like this and didn't make her cry. And I was like, okay, I can see that, but it made me cry a lot. I felt very connected and moved. What I'm most nervous about for the Oscar night is Bradley Cooper singing live. I'm thinking about him a lot, and I'm nervous. I'll be holding my breath that whole time. But more power to him. I'm happy he's doing it. You know? One of my like top 3 movies this year is If Beale Street Could Talk. So sad it's not nominated for more. I wish it was up for directing, for Best Picture. If Moonlight wasn't Moonlight, I would say it's better than Moonlight. Every second of that film is so stunning. The story from the James Baldwin book, so much dialogue from it carries over into the movie, but the acting is phenomenal. I'm surprised more people are not nominated. I felt like the lead was amazing. I still have to see 2 of the documentaries, but I saw RBG, Minding the Gap, and Free Solo, and as much as I loved all of them, I have to root for Minding the Gap because Bing Liu's from Chicago. And it was also just so incredible and heartbreaking. And I just loved the direction that it ended up going in and the way it ended. If you haven't seen Minding the Gap, it's on Hulu. I finally forced myself to sit through Ready Player One after reading the book. Never ended up seeing the movie last year. Ready Player One just reminds me of this person in my life that I don't know anymore, and so I didn't want to watch the movie. Not to mention, every other fan of the book has told me, don't bother, it sucks. And you know, after sitting through it, I actually felt like it was trash. So far from the book, and I really just, I had fun watching it sometimes, but then I would just be like, we left the plot so long ago, so far behind. I understand why everyone who didn't read the book loved the movie, because it is really fun to watch, but it was just sad. First Man is up for a few things, but like not the big ones. They probably wanted it to do more, and I watched it and I didn't love it. I just thought Ryan Gosling was so boring. And I guess the problem with it was just Whiplash and La La Land are 2 movies that I could watch any day, I will watch those full movies because they're Damien Chazelle passion projects. First Man was like people in a room who were like, we should make this movie. I wonder if Damien Chazelle would be into it, and he probably got a big paycheck, and like he did a great job with it, but it just like didn't have that magic that Whiplash and La La Land did, and I think that is probably why. So I really want to see what he does next, and I hope he doesn't like keep doing that with his career. For actors, I would really love to see Richard E. Grant win. I did like that movie, Can You Ever Forgive Me? Not as much as I wish I had, but there's also Adam Driver and Sam Elliott and Mahershala Ali, who is better in Moonlight. I was dreading watching Vice. I never saw The Big Short, Adam McKay's previous film, and so I didn't know what it would be like, but I really loved every second of it. The credits in the middle. Christian Bale would definitely be my pick for Best Actor. I would love to see Matthew Libatique win cinematography for A Star Is Born. I don't think he'll win, but I would love to see that. He also shot Black Swan. Can you imagine Alfonso Cuarón winning Best Director and Cinematographer? Okay, when I said I was just gonna jump around, I was not lying. I just want to mention the biggest snubs for me were 8th grade. I really thought at least deserved original screenplay. And I really wanted to see Elsie up for Best Actress. But I think Bo Burnham and her will have bright futures. They'll be okay. Boy Erased and Miseducation of Cameron Post, the 2 conversion therapy movies, did not make it through. I at least wanted to see the song Revelation up for the song so that Troye Sivan could have performed at the Oscars. Like, that would have been incredible. The Hate U Give, no nominations. Amanda Stenberg, come on. And I really think it has everything to do with YA book to movie adaptations don't win Oscars, and we have got to get them out of that bubble. Like, this isn't Twilight anymore. The Hate U Give was on another level, and I really thought it should have been up there. I'd love to see Spider-Man win for animated feature. I watched all the Best Picture nominations. For me, it's like I don't want Bohemian Rhapsody, Green Book, or Black Panther to win. I would love to see Black Panther win other things, but I guess my top picks would be Roma, Vice, and Black Klansman, which leaves The Favorite and A Star Is Born. But please, no. I'm sorry if I didn't discuss your favorite category. I didn't want to like go on, but I'm happy to talk about everything in the comments. The Oscars are a hot mess. I've been having a lot of fun watching great movies the past several weeks, and those have led me to other great movies that are like not even in that list. So I look forward to seeing who wins. This was a bad year for me to start caring or thinking or like watching all the movies. Why didn't I? But it honestly has been great to be watching movies all the time. Suddenly, in this past week, like I no longer have time to be doing that, so I'm glad I just did it. Between 2 internships and full-time classes, eventually I'll watch Mary Queen of Scots. You know what else I didn't see? Mary Poppins Returns. I was probably supposed to see that with my family over the holidays. We watched Mrs. Maisel on our couch instead. I still want to see all the movies. I like watching movies, and because I want to say that I did. I'll be honest. Leave me a comment and let me know what your faves are from this year. My name's Tiernan. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Goodbye.